I made over $400 last month with Canva. And if you're like, $400 isn't nothing, what if I told you that money came from something I created over a year ago? A year. I have not touched it and it's still paying me today. That's the power of what I'm about to show you. And the crazy part, people are making real money with Canva right now, other than me. And I'm not talking about Canva templates or digital products, because those have just become way too oversaturated, and I don't really believe it's a real way that you can make money anymore. But there are some other real ways to make money with Canva. I'm making more than what I just talked about earlier with Canva, making over $400 a month. So you guys want to stick around with this video. Now, quick disclaimer, your results will always depend on your results, your efforts, consistency, and situations. But in this video, these are real ways that I'm making money and others. Ready to get into it? Let's go. Number one, designing obituaries. Okay, I know, hear me out though. Look at this comment. This woman charges between $600 and $700 per order. Her most expensive, over $1,200, using Canva, designing obituaries. Now here's why this works. When a family loses someone, they need printed programs for the funeral service. They're grieving, they're overwhelmed. The last thing they want to do is sit down and design something. But most of them do it anyway, because who do you know that offers this? That's the gap. Canva already has obituary templates. Most are 2 pages or a couple more. Now, a quick way to do this in Canva is if you just go over here to templates, and then you put in obituary program, you'll see what comes up. And it'll say like 1 of 2, so it's showing you that these are just 1 or 2 pages. And so one quick way just to go to one, you can go to the one that you like, choose this one, and then go to customize this template. And then what you want to do, most obituaries are just kind of filled with pictures inside. And so one cool thing that they have inside it is, so this is the order of services, and then you can just go and add a new page and go to elements. And then there's this thing called grids. So they already have these grids in here where you literally can just pull one in here, and these are all the pictures inside. So I'm just gonna show you one right here just to show you how this works. I'm gonna just drag it over here, go to my upload, find a picture of me in here, and just to show you how this works. So this is a picture of me. I can just put myself over here and then put other pictures here, and bam, you already have created an obituary. But let me get my face out of here. I'm not speaking death over my life. But the question is, well, how do you get clients doing this? You want to partner with funeral homes locally. They work with grieving families every single day. Position yourself as someone they can refer, and you become their go-to resource. That's recurring business without chasing anyone. Word of mouth is number one though. In any community, news around loss travels very fast. Do beautiful work for one family and they will tell others. Tell your pastor. Pastors officiate funerals regularly. If yours knows you offer this, you just unlock a direct referral pipeline and have both a physical and digital portfolio ready, because families need to see your work before they trust you with something this important. But I know this is not for everyone. So number two, using Canva inside a marketing agency. This is what I personally do, and Canva plays a bigger role than most people would expect. My agency serves local businesses, and quick disclaimer, I am not a tech whiz, but I am a girl who knows how to Google, ChatGPT, and my new favorite, Claude. One of my services is building websites, and I put in a package where I sell it for $497 a month. I use pre-built templates inside a platform called Go High Level, and I customize them for each client. Let me show you exactly how this actually works on the computer to show you how you can do this too. Okay, so this is my high level account right here, and I'm gonna go over here to sites, and then I'm gonna go to websites, and then I'm gonna go to new website here. And I'm gonna show you the amazing templates they have in here that I use to make me look really good. So right up here, it's because I was searching for it earlier, but it's a pressure washing one, and we're gonna preview it and choose this template. And it looks so good, guys. Like, this is a really nice website that makes me look like I'm a very professional website designer, but it's just plug and play. All I'm doing is just changing words to it. Okay, so this is the website. I'm gonna show you really quickly how this looks in preview. And it already has like, it's dynamic, things are popping up as I go down. And it's just like already pre-written and everything. So the main thing that I wanna do is I'm gonna just change a couple things around just so I can show different pressure washing business owners what this could do for their business. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm gonna do, because it's already done. You know, obviously the picture's gonna be made for their own business, but this part I can sell. But I need a good logo, right? And so I need a company. So I'm gonna just go really quick. This company probably already has a website, but I'm gonna say pressure washing, let's say Fisher in Indiana. What do they have? Okay, Fisher's Power Washing. So I'm gonna go to Canva AI right here. And what is this company called? Fisher's Power Washing. Create me a logo, a transparent logo for a pressure washing company called Fisher's Pressure Washing. Okay, so give me a couple of ones. These are kind of ugly to me. And you can always just like say, make it better or be more specific, but I like this one right here. So Fisher Pressure Washing, and then I'm gonna look to the site real quick. I want it to be in white because it can kind of go well right here. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put this, you know, I'm gonna redo it and say, create me a white horizontal logo. Oh, and that looks even better. That's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one. And then I'm going to use a Canva editor. And the size that you want to have this for is 250 by 80. So I want to resize this. I'm going to add a new tab here. So I'm going to go up here and create a new one and then go over here down to custom size. Now the size that you want to do this logo is going to be 250 by 80. And then I'm going to create new design. And this is the one I want. And I'm going to just copy this over here. And then just control, put in the middle. And I want it to be a white background too for this because it'll be transparent. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and share this, download this, do a PNG, transparent background, download. I'm gonna add it to this site right here so you guys can see how you kind of make this your own using Canva and how it's like way better than just sending somebody a generalized template. It makes it they feel like their own, especially if they didn't have a website and they don't have a logo. They're more appreciative to this and they're like, okay, how can I get this? And that's a part of the packages that I send. So let me just really show you really quickly. So right here, I'm gonna upload the new photo. And so you see right there, that looks way better. If I was sending this to them, I'd obviously update the phone number, their address and everything, and I'd send it to them. And I would say, I just designed your website, and they see their logo right there or their new logo. And they're a lot more interested to talk to me than if I just were to send them some random thing. So this is how Canva helps me, my marketing agency. Number 3, making money talking about Canva. Okay, this is the one that I teased at the beginning, and it honestly still blows me away. I made a video about Canva last year. I wasn't even that deep into it. I just noticed people were searching for it on YouTube and those videos always did really well. So I did my research and I did a video about Canva. That video got over 100,000 views and made me over $3,000 in YouTube ad revenue alone. So you wanna know what I did? I made another one. Over 200,000 views, $4,000, and I didn't sell anything. I didn't DM anyone, I didn't make a product. I just made a video and got paid for it every time someone watched it, including a year later. That $400 I mentioned at the start, that's from those videos. And do you know, people were already asking me if I did one-on-ones or did I teach classes on this? And the answer is no. I'm not trying to be the Canva girl, but you can. I'm giving you an opportunity that I know people are searching for and willing to pay for. I don't want it. And the best part is I'm still making money from those videos right now as you watch this video. It is insane, and this is the power of passive income, creating content that people actually want to watch. So how does this work? Once your YouTube channel is monetized, which means you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within a year, YouTube pays you every time someone watches and sees an ad. You create it once, you post it once, and it pays you on repeat as long as people are watching it. So what do you actually talk about? Exactly what you're learning right now. Canva tutorials, how to use specific features, how to make money with it. People are searching for this every single day, and there is still so much room in this space. Watch a video, learn how to do something, and create a video about it using the word Canva. Like, do you have to be an expert? No, I'm genuinely not one. I'm just willing to do what most people won't, and that's turn on a camera. Now, I used to say I would never start a YouTube channel, but I want to stay home and raise my kids. So I asked myself, what do I want more? Stay at a job I hate or have the flexibility to be present and still make money? You can guess which one I picked. Is it overnight money? Absolutely not. It's a grind and you have to be all in, but it is worth it. I always say, don't reinvent the wheel. Go look at YouTube, find the content style that you want to create and check the views. Views tell you if people care about a topic. If the views are there, then ask yourself, can I do this better than what's already out there? It's not about editing. I've seen videos with no editing. a whiteboard pulling thousands of views. Study the videos that did well, how they opened, how they kept your attention, and do the same thing. And yes, I use a teleprompter. I write everything in a Google Doc, pull it up on my app, and I read. I just use my hands so it doesn't look like I'm reading. No excuses, y'all. So those are the three. I have lessons on how to do all this for free for those who are actually in my high level community. And you get group bi-weekly coaching with me. But which one do you guys want to try? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single comment because I want to know which one that you guys actually want to try. And if you want to see how I charge $497 a month for my AI services with my agency, you guys can check that video out right here. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.